Hi friends, iteration method is also one of the method to find out the root of an equation. Here in this method, the procedure is completely different as compared to the remaining methods to find out the root of an equation. Let here we can consider f of x is equals to 0. This is our equation. The procedure for finding the root of an equation is, here we can assume the values of a and b. Here initially we can assume the values of a and b. These are the initial values. Here these values we can substitute in given equation, gives the values of f of a and f of b. Here we know that these two are having opposite signs. Suppose we can assume f of a is less than 0 and f of b is greater than 0. So here we know that the root lies between a and b. So here root lies between a and b. So here in this method, the main important thing is to find out the root of an equation. Before doing this one, we can check out the equation. We can write the equation in terms of x is equals to, so here the given equation is f of x. Suppose we can write the given equation f of x in terms of x, that is x is equals to, we can assume pi of x. Here the differentiation of pi of x gives the value of pi dash of x. Here the pi dash of x value is always less than 1. Here this is the main condition before doing this one. This is the main condition before doing the this procedure. This we can check out this condition. Here this condition is satisfied. After that we can solve the problem. Here pi dash of x is less than 1. Here we can consider x is equals to pi of x. This is the equation. Here we can find out the approximations. First, initially we know that the initial approximation x0 is equals to a plus b by 2. Because of, we can substitute the values a and b in given equations. F of a and f of b are having opposite signs. So the ratio of a plus b by 2 gives the value of initial approximation value, that is x0. Here we can find out the first approximation in iteration method. Here first approximation value is x1, that is here the x1 is f of, that means pi of, substitute the value of x0 in pi of x0 gives the first approximation value. Similarly you can find out the second approximation x2, substitute the value of x1 in terms of x, written as pi of x in this equation, gives the value of x2. Here similarly we can x3 is equals to pi of x2. Here we can continue this procedure up to the last two approximations are equal. Here this procedure is finally the last two values of these approximations are equal. That means last approximation value is xn, that is pi of xn minus 1. These value and pi of xn minus 1, these two values are at one point at one value these two values are equal, we can consider this is the root of our equation. Let's see the small example for according to this iteration method. Here we can see this is our small example. Here in this, finding the root, for finding the positive root of this equation, here the given equation is x cube minus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. This is our equation. Here we know that the equation is x cube minus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Here this equation written in terms of we can consider f of x is equals to x cube minus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. We can written in this equation in terms of x is equals to 3x plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3. This equation written in terms of in this way. Here x is equals to pi of x is equals to 3x plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3. We can consider this is the pi of x value. We can check out here we know that the iteration method, before doing the problem we can check out this condition. So here in this problem we can return x in terms of 3x plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3. Here pi of x is equals to this one. Here pi dash of x, the differentiation of pi of x gives the pi dash of x value, that is equals to, this is in terms of, this is in form of a power of m, that is equals to m into a power of m minus 1. So in this way we can differentiate this equation, that is 1 by 3 into 3x plus 2 whole power of minus 2 by 3 into 3. Here we know that pi dash of, substitute the any value in this equation gives the value is less than 1. So this condition is satisfied. So pi of x we can consider as 3x plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3. Let's find out the initial approximation x naught. Here suppose you can assume the values of a is equals to 1 and b is equals to 2. Substitute in f of x. So substitute the value of 1 in given equation. 1 that is the 1 cube minus 3 into 1 minus 2 gives the value of minus 4 is less, the value is less than 1. This is negative value. Suppose we can substitute the 2 in this equation gives the value of 0. That means here the root lies between 1 and 2. Here 0 means this 2 is the root of our equation. Suppose we can check the condition. Here x naught is the initial approximation. This is the ratio of a plus b by 2. That means 1 plus 2 by 2, or suppose 3 cube minus 3. Suppose the root lies between 1 and 3. We can assume the root lies between 1 and 3. That means here 1 cube minus 3 into 1 minus 1 is minus 4. This is 0. Suppose leave it this one. Suppose substitute the value of 3 in the given equation. Suppose the value gives the 3 cube minus 3 into 3 minus 2 gives the value of 16. Here the positive value, this is the negative value. Suppose we can assume the root lies between 1 and 3. The ratio of 1 plus 3 by 2 gives the value is 2. That is initial approximation. That is, we can consider the initial approximation is x naught. The value of x1 is, we know that the formula for finding the first approximation is x1 is equals to pi of x naught. So here x1 is equals to pi of x naught. That means here pi of x is equals to 3x plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3. Substitute the value of x naught initial approximation in this equation. 3 into 2 plus 2 whole power of 1 by 3 gives the value of 2. Substitute the value of x1 in again pi of x, that means pi of x1 gives the value of 2. So here we know that these two approximations are equal. So these two we can consider as root of our equation. So in this way we can find out the root of given equation by using iteration method. Thank you friends.